my characters really dictate what I'm going to say next. I see them in a situation in my head, and then I kind of elaborate on that. I think a lot of the characters in the book have emotional scars one way or another, and they have to learn to get beyond that. I was born at the University Hospital in San Francisco, and I spent the first 6 months of my life in an isodet. I weighed about 1.5 pounds, and my head was the size of a tangerine. It was pretty hard growing up. I had my share of bullies and people taking advantage of me, so it wasn't easy. There were times when I felt overlooked and really not really appreciated because people would underestimate me, or just the teachers, and sometimes the students would just make fun of me. And I had to prove and show them that I was the same like everybody else. I read a lot when I was a kid. I devoured books. I have a BA in English. Then I guess writing came along because I don't know how that happened, but it just started. I kept thinking to myself, well, maybe one day I'll write books. You know, I just loved reading, and writing seemed the natural next step. The women in the book are strong for their time because there isn't that much they can do those days. It's not like they can go across the street and get a job or something like that. It's very rare and very exceptional if they can get one, and it's not very easy to be taken seriously as a woman in that time. And even educated women didn't have an easy time of it. Well, I'd like the reader to get from the reading that they are being transported to a different place and time than what they are in now. I think that's what those other books that inspired me had in common, and yet it was still universal. I could still get it. Some of it still related to me, and I feel that we think things have changed, but we're really not that far different from the way it was maybe 50 years ago, or 100 years ago, or even 200 years ago. Everybody is the same, no matter what time period they're in. They all have problems. I think it's about learning who you are and where your place is in everything, moving forward. Yeah, no matter how hard life's been, you always have to find something to latch onto and go forward.